vijana kujikomboa katika vyama vya kisiasa, na inafaa kuchukua mikakati gani? What strategies needed vijana wajikomboe katika vyama hivi?
Thank you so much. Kile kitu ambacho tunafaa tufanye, na nimekuwa nikisema kwamba hizi vyama vya kisiasa lazima tuingie ndani, lazima tujiunge na hizi vyama. Unajua huwezi jikomboa kwa kitu ambacho hujahusisha nazo.
Kama na si wewe ambacho umekianzisha
na hujakianzisha, lakini lazima tuingie kwenye chama. We have to get into political parties. Political process, election ni process mrefu. Inaanza wakati ule jamaa ametangazwa kwa mshindi hadi the next elections. Hii period yote vijana lazima tujialign, tujipange, tuhakikishe kwamba tu kwa zile vyama vya kisiasa, na tunahakikisha kwamba sauti zetu pale ndani zinasikika. Leo hii ukiangalia vyama tofauti, hata zile ambazo ziko kwenye serikali, chama cha UDA ni chama ambacho iko na, after ODM ndio chama ambacho inapata pesa mingi zaidi kutoka political parties fund, lakini haina proper structure ambayo inahusisha vijana. ODM iko nayo, lakini UDA ndio chama ambacho iko kwa serikali. Utajibu kiongozi yako hapa, atajibu kama nadanganya, atasema na mimi nakwambia, manake mimi nazungumuza. No, you will respond. Si yako hapa. Hold yourself. You see, this is the problem.
Babu,
when the truth are said, they are unsettled. When the truth are said, are unsettled. UDA do not have in fact, leave alone hata structure. UDA haina youth league. Awana. They do not have a channel to.
Lakini 2022
and that's why skiza. This is a government we are talking about. If you want to know that UDA, which form the government, does not have that structure, why do we have Listen, it's not about being disappointed or not. We are not here to argue. We are here to speak facts so that we can provide solutions. And the fact is, ODM iko, mimi nakwambia, skiza, ODM iko na youth structure. Listen, Paul, let me land. Order your friend so that I can land. I have to land. Paul, let me land. Let me land on this. Let me learn of this.
Basi mimi wawili basi mnyamaze. Acha nimpatie nafasi
Let me finish any talk. Order. We are here to provide. We are here to. You will clarify. He will clarify.
27.
Listen.
Ken Babu. Acha nikuuliza 2027 vijana mtaenda kuchagua independent candidate.
It's okay. Independence is an option, but how many independent candidates do we have in parliament? And how much influence do they make? At the end of the day, after being elected an independent candidate, they tend to align to specific parties. Yeah. Look at that. We have women reform, Migori, who's aligning to ODM. We have some independent candidates who came in through independence who are aligning to UDA party. But let me say, Paul, when you are on a national TV like we are, you have to humble yourself, cool down so that you get information. And if you feel it's wrong, you get your time and clarify. That's why when these guys are talking, and my brother said that I was spewing something that was not true, I did not interfere and start throwing nini, because I have an opportunity to clarify whether it is true or not. So if what I'm saying is true, is not true, I challenge the Secretary General of UDA to provide that structure by end of today to you, TV47. If it's there, I challenge him, because I don't want to engage my brother Kipkorir. He's too emotional for this engagement. But I challenge the UDA Secretary General, who is the more senior than me and leads the party, to provide that structure if it is there. What I'm saying is, I don't have any business on being a youth league of UDA or something, but what I'm saying, the youth must have a space in political parties. Yeah. And that space, it must be intentional, strategic, and meaningful engagement. Apana tu kukua scattered kila mahali, and then the old boys, the senior citizens, senior politicians are making use of you when they want praises, when they want branding, when they want to use you as a poster. Atunavaya shati ya chama unatembea tunayo, but at the end of the day you're getting nothing from it. Mimi, I will say it, and I've said it before. When it comes to youth engagement, it doesn't matter who is there, short or small, big or small, short or tall, soprano or no soprano. Youth must be engaged strategically, meaningfully, and in a sober way. If you don't go that direction, then we are losing a generation. You get that? We are losing a generation. President Ruto is a good example of a young person who rose through the ranks. In YK92, he was there. And Kanu had a strong youth wing. Why can't he be intentional to have a party with a strong youth wing? He knows that. He knows what can happen. So when I say these things, I'm a good student of history. And if anybody feels uncomfortable, they get time and clarify. Let me land on the issue of 2027 independent. Being an independent candidate is an option, but that is a constitution within the constitution. But let me ask, it is very difficult and more expensive to win an election as an independent candidate. It takes the special force of God, because we've seen men and women who have tried that. For Fatuma, I'm using her as an example so that we can have the context. She ran as an independent candidate twice in Migori and won once, this one that she's inside. But immediately she aligned to ODM party, because that's the party that is popular in that region. But still, when running as an independent, she was running as an independent, but still making peace with ODM faction during that elections. We saw Philip Aroko, who was a very good candidate in Kasipul. But because he was not attached to a political party, things did not go his way, the way he expected. So at the end of the day, the best way for young people, not the only way, but the best way for the youth, join these political parties, ensure that your voice is heard, contribute meaningfully, but do not allow yourself to be used as a rag for wiping the floor. Ensure that when there's an issue, you stand up and speak to it. Mimi, I'm in the opposition, and I don't fear anything. If things I've been debating here. If things are not going well in the opposition, I speak it as it is, because I know very well that I'm being led by leaders who are willing to listen to alternative voices. Get that? Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, these are leaders who are always willing to sit down and listen. What do you think, Ken Babu? Vijana mnafikiria aje? Na nipata vizuri. So these are things that we must be objective about, factual, and live with the realities of politics. If we keep living a lie, 2027, tutakuja tunapiga story hapa na tunapiga sahihi.
Kirobi, acha ni